This is Sound Radio.
On Community Voice, over the next few weeks, what have we got?
Coming up on the show, Tuesdays 1 till 3. So next Tuesday on the 6th, we have Greg from Woody's Lodge. It's a veterans organisation that he set up to support veterans with PTSD, combat stress, all kinds of different issues that ex-veterans do experience, possibly homelessness, all kinds of issues like that. So Greg will be coming along on Tuesday next week.
That's great. And so we've got the veterans. And the thing about the veterans for me is that it's a job that you go into and it creates such camaraderie, such belonging, and then they finish and then that's it, don't they?
Yeah, it appears. I mean, unless you've been in the military yourself, it's hard to really know what happens when people are released from the military services. So it'll be interesting to speak to Greg and see what services are out there, what the process is for coming out of the services, what's available for them employment-wise, and other services, what's available for them really. For the following few weeks, we do have the run-up to Christmas, which is quite an important time for people. Money-wise, we will have information coming up over the next couple of weeks on universal credit, benefit systems, food
Which has
banks.
been in the news quite a lot, hasn't it?
It has. There's many people against this universal credit rollout. There's many people suffering because of it. And hopefully we will have one or two people come into the studio. I think it's the 13th or the 20th. We have the veterans and we have Greg and possibly one of the guys that accesses Greg's services that he set up. On the 13th then, yes, I was right, the universal credit and food banks.
And if you're interested in universal credit or you've been affected by universal credit, please just drop us a line at info@Sound Radio Wales or look on our Facebook page, drop us a line and say that you're interested and come along.
Yes. Also, other things that people can drop us a line on, Paul, is on the 20th we have a show coming up called Lifestyles. Now, this type of lifestyle is around what sort of lifestyle you have coming up to Christmas. Do we really need to spend £50 on Christmas decorations? What sort of lifestyle do you live in that?
Yes, where are you up to? And if you're actually going on to some of these things, are you actually having your Christmas presents for you? Can you afford Christmas presents? Do you want the Christmas presents? Do your children want them? Do they need them?
Yes.
We'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that. And anybody, again, might want information on craft groups. I do know one or two craft groups available that people can go to actually make Christmas presents.
All right. So a whole range of different things will come into that.
Then on the 27th, then we've got the Save the Welsh Independent Living Grant, which we've been following over the last few weeks.
And I think
with Nathan Davis.
Yes, and Nathan was very, very interesting because he's talking about his abilities to do things and how that grant supports him to do things and meet his way forward in life, meet his potential. Now, I think the other thing for me that's important on that is lots of disabled people are doing some amazing things. I'd love to hear more about them.
That would be great. Anybody out there that have any type of disabilities and they try not to let them disabilities hold them back, then just get in touch, tell us your story. You can come along and speak to us on the radio.
And we're interested in people's what they've done, how they go about daily life. It's not about a disability, it is about an ability and what people do. And I think that's going to be quite interesting because it's absolutely amazing what people have come across and then manage and move forward. So,
Nathan's doing fantastic, who's the lead on this Save the Welsh Independent Living Grant. The work that he's doing, the campaign that he's getting involved with, wanting to be a local councillor, he's really inspirational to me.
So what dates again?
That one's on the 27th.
So tune in and we'll be there every Tuesday from 1 o'clock. Sound Radio Wales.
Sound Radio.